Hello, hello to all of my Aquarius. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your midweek Wednesday reading. This reading is from the 28th of September through October 2nd, which is when Mercury goes station direct. So right now, if you're having any issues with communication, whether you're waiting for some mail to come or whether you are unable to schedule appointments electronically or messages don't come through or misunderstandings communicatively happen, thank Mercury, right? So we don't need to blame Mercury. You just want to realize that when Mercury goes retrograde, people are still locked in that old way of thinking. For retrograde, go and watch my Mercury retrograde video on the second channel. The link is below. It's entitled The Knowledge Channel. A lot of people keep asking me, what's the second channel address? It's in the description below, right? All right, let's get into your reading. There's a lot of really good stuff on there. The next topic we will be discussing is this: gaslighting. What does that look like? What does gaslighting look like and how awful it is? All right, Aquarius, the energy has already been cleared. Let's get into it. We are coming up on Venus entering Libra. We are currently in Libra season at the time of filming. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and pleasure. Venus is the principle of pleasure and desire, reflecting our aesthetic values and taste. Like you, Libra is a divine masculine sign. It is an air sign like you. Very smart like you, Aquarius. Also, Venus is the planet of our impulse to relate to other people. It indicates how we show love, how we show affection, and how we create common bonds, right? So let's get into it so I can prepare you for Venus entering Libra and what that means, Aquarius, I want you all are the smartest sign in the zodiac, but your most likable trait is your friendliness, right? You all are humanitarians. You all are very open-minded. You all are creative. You all are original. You're independent. I have to start my readings off with this because sometimes it's hard to forget, how you got fixated. Hard to remember, how you got fixated on being a certain way. But I need you all to come out this thing swinging. Seriously, come through these moon phases swinging. I'm talking on the positive side, on the bright side of every moon. A lot of you all have gone way too nice on people who have tried to victimize you in the past. You're not staying in the victim mode, okay, Aquarius? So let's shake it up. That's clapping, shaking up the atmosphere, burning your sage, listening to high vibrational music, Aquarius. This is where this is why in your rest state. And by the way, an Aquarius had asked me below in my last video, how do you rest? Right? How do you rest? Like, they felt like and it felt like the message was a little contradictory because I was asking you all, telling you all this is the time of rest, right? Resting means not necessarily going to bed early. It really means, and I want to thank her for that, for letting me know that the message wasn't that clear to her. Remember, if it's constructive feedback, hey, I'm going to address it and make sure everybody is on the same sheet of music because I want every single one of my soul tribies to win at life, right? Create the heaven on earth for you. So when I talk about rest, I'm talking about shutting your phone off at a certain time, creating some kind of a discipline where when you wake up in the morning, you're making your declarations for the day. Today is a great day because that's the intention that I set. But you're also taking some time out for you, not immediately going to social media, not immediately answering emails, text messages, phone, checking your voicemail to see who called, not immediately doing that. That's what rest is all about. This is your me time. Put on your meditation music, brushing your teeth, listening to your meditation music, taking your bath, if you're going to the gym, just taking some time for you in your meditative state. Hey, I'm focusing on me right now. That's what rest means. And then, but when you lie down for rest or preparing to rest, again, putting on your meditation music, putting on the do not disturb feature, or using the do not disturb feature on your cell phone so that calls aren't coming in. And if you still have a landline, taking the phone off the hook. You know what I'm saying, Aquarius? This is your time to rest because this we say for like 7 days, right? But really it is, we have 8 major moon phases, and I'm not gonna keep going through this, so I'm not gonna eat up all your time for your reading. But going through these we have 8 major moon phases. I discuss for the most part 4 of them on my channel, right? So I talk about the new moon, the first quarter moon, the full moon, and the last quarter moon, right? But of course we have ones in between that, right? So really, you cut that 7 days in half, so like 3.5 days into that 6 or 7 day stretch within the moon phase. You are transitioning from one moon phase into the next, preparing for the next moon phase. What I mean by that, so we had the new moon started on the 25th of September. This is an example. You all are smart. You can follow along. On the 25th, we had the new moon in Libra, right? But as we get closer and closer to the first quarter moon, which is on October 2nd, I believe. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me below. But on the second, in between that time, like right around the 28th, 29th, you're transitioning towards the first quarter moon, right? That first quarter moon, I believe we're going to have in Capricorn. But I'm going to keep you all up to date. So you're transitioning. You're making the transition. So while you're resting, now you're starting to kind of come alive a little bit more and say, okay, let me start putting on my thinking hat, because I know first quarter moon means that I'm going to there's some inward reflection pulling me backwards, trying to get me to doubt. Am I making the right decision about the things that I wanted to manifest? Got it, Aquarius? Let's go. What I want you all to do, looking at your cards here, because a lot of you all have been in this state, and this is why I'm kind of leading up to this. This is everything is fine, but this is also the Ten of Swords. I want you all to sit down and prepare victim statements to yourselves. This is what I want you all to do. You are no longer in victim mode, but I need you all to be completely 100% honest with you all, because this is where people get, Aquarius, all messed up. I'm telling you, I'm trying to help you, Aquarius. I hope you all really take heed and listen to what I'm saying. Remember, I said you all, the most likable trait is your friendliness. On top of that, you're very powerful. You have 2 things that every living being, that's plants, that's animals, that's mammals, that's everything, human beings need to survive, right? Somebody could have done this to you all, but your ego, right? And I gotta say, the God complex. I'm so nice. I'm a giver. That's okay. You know, they had a horrible childhood. That's why they did that to me. I need you all to sit down today when you listen to this video and prepare your victim statement. It needs to go a little bit like this. Dear motherfuckers. No, I'm just kidding. Because I know you all are like, what? Quade is cussing. Listen. I need you all, that was all jokes aside, but not really joking. I need you all to start out the message to every single person, and they can be individual letters, because you're not going to send these letters to anybody. This is you getting it out of your system so you can create heaven in your universe, right? I need you all to start the letters off by saying, whomever it's addressed to, right? You hurt me. You hurt me when I trusted you, when I gave you the benefit of the doubt, when I humanized you. You tried to play me for a fiddle. You tried to play me for a fool. You tried to play me. That's the family members. That is people, that complete strangers that you met, that you've allowed into your circle, into your universe, to befriend you. Anybody who has done that, right? Because you want to get that victim mentality out of your spirit. You need to get it out, right? When you're done, I want you all to have a burning bowl ceremony. I want you to release all of that from your spirit. This is why you're in your rest state. This is why it's so important to have clarity of thought while you're in your rest state, because a lot of you all have been just taking. People projecting their hurt, their pain, their narcissism, their gaslighting, their lies, all of that, right? This is the reason why some of the people who have hurt you want to see you in a zombified state, or even worse, physically in this state, right? Because they know, despite all of this that they did to you, because they no longer have access to you, because you use the same sword or the scissors that they used to hurt you, project all the pain, calling you crazy, all of this other stuff, that God, your highest selves, told you, drink from your own water that I supplied you, Aquarius. Drink from your own water. This water right here, me, myself, and I. This is source, because remember this right here. A lot of people left y'all behind, right? Some of your churches left you behind. Try to ostracize you because they really thought you believed you wanted to. You just had to be a part of that organization. Some of your sororities and fraternities left you behind. Some of your organizations. Some of your exes left you like this. A lot of people left you like this. Some of your family members left you like this. That's why I need you all to prepare, right? Not just prepare. In your mind, you're preparing, but I need you to get it out because your energy is directed out. I need you to write it down. Write your victim statement out. I need you all to read it. I need you to get the tears out. I need you to get the frustration out, the anger, whatever. Get it out on paper. Because when you burn it and you release it into the universe, you're saying to God, I release this and I release them for good, for good. Because as long as you get back up with your friendly self and say, oh, you know, it wasn't that bad. I cried. I had some time away from them. It sends mixed messages out into the universe that you can take more and more and more and more and more. And no, at some point, Aquarius, you got to stop trying to save the whole world. God didn't give you that task to save the whole world by going and inserting yourself and sending out the message to people. Yes, I have been victimized my whole life. I can take it. That's not heaven on earth. Who wants to keep being victimized? Not you, right? So I see you in celebratory mode. A lot of those people know that if you really, really, really showed up to court for the egregious crimes that they committed towards you, that you shut the whole court system down. I mean, seriously, that you're telling people, you're letting people know this is what this person did to me. I really try to take the high road. See, that's the Saturn in you all. You all have two ruling planets. You got Aquarius, that's the humanitarian, right? Open-minded, humanitarian, very free-spirited, intellectual, overthinking all of this. Then you also have Saturn, the hard-working sign, right? I just want to close this out. I just want to rush this through. I want to close it out. So I'm going to suffer in silence for some of you all. I'm just going to suffer in silence by myself. But when I get back up, I'm going right back to my humanitarian friendly self. I'm telling you, some people in your life, you need to sit down and write your victim statement. You're sending it to God, telling God. You're not sending it to them. So I don't want y'all going to the post office, licking the back of an envelope and slapping a stamp on something and mailing it to somebody. No, you're not doing that. I'm trying to help you with something. Release them for good and the emotions attached. It is time for you to be in this mode right here, celebratory mode. Not sitting around. Here we have the Six of Pentacles looking for everybody's approval. You're trying to make money for wealth. I'm trying to help you, Aquarius. I need y'all to pay attention. Playtime is over. It's time for you to live heaven in your universe, right? Here we have the Page of Swords. Somebody's anxiety and all of that is coming to an end because somebody is still trying to play nice. You don't have to go out here and be savage on anybody, Aquarius. All you need to know is to stand in your power. Get back on your throne. You're too highly intuitive. Somebody may have Cancer as their moon sign. Here we have the High Priestess card. Highly, highly intuitive. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Matter of fact, go watch the second video on my second channel, Luminaries, the moon. I need you all to see it. I need you all to listen to that video and listen intently. Listen intently. Here we have the King of Cups. You're wiser now, but you've learned how to drink from your own pure water instead of pouring it out all over the whole world till you have none and allowing people. You're learning how to protect your water. This is your nurturing. You're learning how to mother yourself. This is your feminine energy, right? You're learning how to nurture your own emotions. So that's what I'm saying. It is going to be critical for somebody to sit down. Water is also your nurturing. It's what you need when you're thirsty, right? It's the only thing that quenches your thirst. Really, it's not soda, it's not tea, it's not coffee. The only thing that can quench your thirst is water. So who do we call the living water? Right? A character that goes by many different names, which actually represents you, God in you. That's what it represents. So wake up, Aquarius. Wake up. You all are too smart for this. You're too smart for this. You're too smart for this. As we move toward the 29th of the month, which is Venus entering Libra, everybody's going to start feeling a great deal of charm and feeling polite, like a polite deference and gracefulness that wins people over. That's why I need you all to do this when you listen to this video. I need you to get it out of your system. Let energy from the past know you have no more access to my life. Not some, no more. I'm not looking for your approval from a church. I'm not looking for your approval from any other organizations. I'm not looking for your approval in the workplace. I am not looking for your approval in a friendship. I'm not looking for your approval in a love relationship. This is me, raw. Right, Aquarius? This is me, real and raw. I'm friendly, I'm powerful, I'm smart, I'm a humanitarian. I genuinely care about people. I am progressive, I'm independent, I'm unique, which means I march to the beat of my own drum, which means that I may be alone, but I am not lonely. This is a choice. I'm not lonely. I choose to be alone until the right person comes along. But right now I'm focusing on sending out, preparing the statement. So I'm sending it out into the universe, and then I'm going to burn it. You don't need a burning bowl. All you need is a match or a lighter or something like that, and stand over a sink. Stand over a sink. Make sure you open your windows so your fire alarms don't go off, or what do they call those? They don't go off in your house and cause people to be nervous or scared. But again, Aquarius, this is where you stop trying to cover up your feelings and trying to protect everybody else. You're going to stop that today. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Hanged One. We have the Justice card, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, justice in your favor. Justice in your favor. Whether you have a court date or not, if you got a court date, you've won. Congratulations, Aquarius. Some of you all won't even have to show up. God is already taking care of it. Here we have the Hanged One. You are transitioning. See, as a fixed sign, somebody has gotten fixated on being in this position right here, Ten of Swords position. Being the victim. God said, get up from this. You survived this. You're not dead. You had a rebirth. Death and rebirth are one and the same. You've crossed over. You're in a whole new life, right? So here we have, like I said before, the Ten of Swords. That last sword almost took somebody out. That last betrayal, that last lie, that last smear can almost made somebody go straight into zombified state for life. But God said, no. You forgot you're a water bearer. I'm the one that breathes life into you, air into your lungs. You're an air sign, right? Very smart, right? Twist your head over. See how this person got their head to the side? Right here, they got their cell phone in their hand. You called God on the inside of you. God, listen, you're going to have to give me something, God. God said, you forgot you got water? Drink from your own water, the living water. That's the pure water. Drink from that, Aquarius. Get your life back. Get your life back. Stop playing with these people. They got you all the way twisted around. In their mind, they think so, right? So God said, no. All the time that they've stolen from you, talked about you, laughed at you, laughed behind your back, ran smear campaigns, all of that. I'm giving all of that back to you and then some. Let's get it together. Let's get it together, right? Big money is coming your way in 8 streams of income. Big money coming your way in the form of 8 streams of income. That's all your creativity coming back. Well, so when I say celebratory mode, celebratory mode, celebratory mode, celebratory mode. What I don't see here in this card, in these cards right here, is fire, right? What I don't see here is fire, right? This is you believing in yourself. This is where you are going by your feelings, right? You're listening to what your feelings are telling you. You're also balancing it out. You're balancing out your daily affairs. This is you tapping into that feminine energy, Aquarius. You tapped into that feminine energy, learning how to nurture yourself. So yes, write those victim statements today to every single person. And this is going to keep you busy while you're in rest state. Where that cell phone is on do not disturb, that's rest mode. Remember, when you're not answering any text messages or emails, in rest mode, you're sitting down, you're handling business. I'm about to make my time here on earth heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. That's right. Yeah, we have the Chariot card. Somebody is persevering, right? This is attached to Cancer, right? Somebody is learning how to tap into their defined feminine side of themselves. We're going to put these two right here because this is the moon and this is Cancer, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. So yes, somebody's moon sign may be Cancer. But again, I need you to check your full birth chart. And even if your moon sign is not Cancer, I need you to go watch the second video. Watch the video on luminaries on my second channel. It's called The Knowledge Channel. The link is in the description box so you can hear what every moon sign looks looks like. First, I'm telling you what the moon represents, that big luminary in the sky you see every night, telling you what that means, what it represents, what it represents in totality. It represents your spirit being fed. Some of you all have been fed poison from the time you came through the womb. You've been fed poison, but not anymore. Not anymore, not anymore. Somebody had gotten used to being fed poison, but not anymore, Aquarius, not anymore. Yes, let's keep it moving forward, Aquarius. Let's keep it moving forward. And this is not somebody like getting on some kind of a soapbox thinking that they're better than anybody and letting that arrogance come through. But I'm telling you, I'm serious. When I look at these cards and see how many times people have been stomped over, laughed at, lied to, victimized, gaslighted, which is a serious form of abuse, all kinds of things. No, Temperance card. Somebody has ascended higher. Your energy is balanced out. There's the fire I was telling you about. Remember I said I didn't see any fire in your cards? You're cool, calm, and collected. Somebody is starting to learn you have self-control. You're learning how to you're learning how to, your energy is balanced. So there's this warm flame up under you, inspiring you. And if you pay attention, Aquarius, there's signs all around you. When you're in this state right here, this Ten of Swords state, you would just rather a problem would just go away. And that's exactly what your enemies are depending on, for you just continue to just lie in this state right here. But I'm talking about right here. Your ancestors are like, no, you're not. They all around you. They're like, no, you're not. All you need to just put forth a little bit of effort, Aquarius. Get that pen and pad out. I need you all to write out that victim statement, because you all have been victimized. This is not the time to be arrogant. No, I wasn't. I mean, they tried it, but they did. No, you were. You were. But this is also the day for you to say no more. No, it's time for me to thrive. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you tell people. It doesn't matter, because I'm at a higher frequency right now. And watch how your life changes. Watch. I'm telling you, Aquarius, watch how your life changes. You don't need to be arrogant. You all are literally one of the least arrogant signs in the zodiac, because your heart is. Look at Aquarius that are. Look at the Aquarius that are famous. They may be a little flamboyant, but arrogant, no, not at all. Mean-spirited, nope, not at all. Not at all. Not really. See, when people get things mixed up, when they feel like, okay, this right here will cause a person to be mean-spirited. Not recognizing that you march to the beat of your own drum, and not recognizing that the truth. Yeah, I would have gave my last dime to some. This is some of you all. I would have given my last dime to some people. But look, they took advantage of me. I mean, I guess that's just how it's supposed to be. You know what? I guess that's just how, for me to survive in the human world, I'm supposed to be just like them. No, it's time to come up out of that, Aquarius, because that's not who you all are, right? Connect with the earth. I need you all to go take a walk. Get real rooted and grounded, because you're not running from anything anymore. None of that. God said it's time for you to stand and live your best life. The number 4 right here is the earth number. This is where you're going to create heaven on earth in your universe. You're not trying to hurt anybody. You're just making some serious adjustments in your life. Some serious adjustments. Yeah, you tried to assassinate me. You tried to assassinate my character. You lied on me. That's why people really want, because they know if you start opening up your mouth, the fact that you all are so smart, the smartest sign in the zodiac, and the fact that you all are thinkers and your brains never turn off, if you start opening up your mouth and telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth on some people, you shut their whole operation down. But that's not your heart, Aquarius, and that's what they're banking on. Oh no, they're too good of a person. They don't have that kind of ruthlessness in them. You don't need to have that kind of ruthlessness towards them. Let God handle that. And watch what God do. God is about to silence a whole lot of people. I'm telling you, and you won't look like the bad guy, because again, you are fighting your enemy in the spirit realm. You're fighting your enemy in the spirit realm. You're learning how to fight your enemy in the spirit realm. Here we have nothing is yet set in stone. I need you all to go through, because see, here's the thing. This right here, This is where you learn how to go with the flow. This is the whole purpose of the last cycle. I need you to hear me, Aquarius. The last cycle was learning how to adapt, right? Come up out of that fixed energy when it comes to people who hurt you, and developing this. I got to develop this real tough exterior. No, that's not even your heart. The element of air is connected to the heart chakra, which is connected to your thinking. That's why some of you all have been overthinking this. You don't need to overthink it. Yes, you hurt me. Yes, you meant me harm. Yes, you did all of those things to me. You got to keep in mind, Aquarius, that anything could have been happening in your life. A family member could have been sick. You could have, your job could have been all on you. You could have been you could have had cracks in your spirit where you were scared that you were about to lose your job. You could have been scared that a family member was about to die. You could have gone through certain things. A friendship could have ended. All kinds of things could have been happening all around you, right? Because you all are humanitarians, you could have taken on somebody else's toxicity in their universe. Be real with yourselves, Aquarius. Be real with yourselves. Because as long as you keep playing that role like, I'm tough-skinned and, nothing can penetrate and nothing can hurt. I'm too smart for this. Come up out of that state of mind that you all are the I know sign. But in this right here, this is where I need you all to have the human experience. Some of those people are absolutely meant to take you out, Aquarius. No and ifs or buts about it. If you weren't playing on their team and you weren't coming up with money for them, they did not want you to have any more. They didn't want anybody else to have access to you. So yes, they didn't want you around. They did not want you around. Somebody needs to learn how to be real with themselves. Let's see if there's one last message that Source has for you, Aquarius. Let's see if there's one last message that Source has for you. For my Aquarius, let's see if there's one last message for my Aquarius. Most High God, there's one last message for my Aquarius. Death card. Yeah, something is over. You'll never have to worry about it again. That intensity that you went through of all of those people who wanted this on you, you're on the side of rebirth. Something is completely over. It is over. And you're going to start feeling that anxiety become a lot less. That knot in your stomach is going to become a lot less. I need you all to sit down and write your victim statements today. I'm serious, because some people have really, really got you all twisted up, try to make you seem like the villain, that you were just savage, when your heart was never like that towards them, right? Acceptance. Here we have affirmations for acceptance. I accept myself as I am. I accept what is without resistance. I have the power to choose my actions. I have the power to create change. I practice patience with myself. I am loved. I am not alone. I am at peace. That's right. I am at peace. I'm at peace. That is what I have for you, Aquarius, and I will see you all on Friday. Have a fantastic day, and don't forget to create those statements and release them with love into the universe. Forgive every single person that put you in this state, but cut them off for good so that you can move beyond this, okay? So that you can make room for at least 8 gigantic streams of income coming your way, and you will be in celebratory mode. That's what I see for you. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.